Alright squad, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we are going to talk about some Amazon products I have right here. The good, the bad, the ugly. Now some of these, I mean, they're cool, they're really cool products, and most of these work like 50% of the time. So you got to watch when you're buying stuff from Amazon. If it's too good to be true, it probably is. A lot of stuff's really affordable on there and it looks like it'll do great. Like take the Claymore for instance, that was something that was really cool and we ended up getting 2 of them and testing both of them. We had issues with the detonators working. The detonators really didn't work as much. Now this is advertised as kind of a gel blaster, not necessarily an Airsoft Claymore, but you can find like an Airsoft variant, and this one does work with Airsoft BBs. You just load it right here. Now, this thing works great if you just set it up, pin it, stick it in the ground, and use a tripwire. It does come with a tripwire. This is a key right here to prevent it from going off. You can run a tripwire. This thing works 100% of the time. And depending on your field, most fields aren't going to allow you to set up some sort of booby trap and just walk away from it, set it and forget it. They generally want you to be within the line of sight if they do allow you to use something like this. So that's where kind of the detonator would come into play, like being able to use the detonator, but the detonator doesn't always work. I tried one time where I hit it like 40 times and on like the 45th time it went off. So detonator doesn't really work. Tripwire, however, this thing's cool. If you have a place where you can use a tripwire and set up like a trip mine, it actually works. So I'm gonna give this kind of a mid. It gets a thumbs up-ish. It's cool, and the kill radius is actually impressive on it too. So if someone would trip it through a doorway or down a path, you're definitely gonna take them out. So cool product, a little gimmicky, but it actually does work. So that's cool. Let's talk about the 40 Max grenade. This is another Amazon product. It's a little finicky. I've had a few issues with this going off in dirt. So if it hits a hard surface, you're not gonna have a problem setting it off. And you'll get, I would say, 70% of the BBs in here are going to shoot out. Actually, I tested it just before filming this. And yeah, it went off and I still have a lot of BBs inside. So yeah, it does work. You just got to hit a really hard surface. I mean, if it hits, I threw it at a dirt pile a few times just to kind of see if it would like absorb the blow of it hitting, and it still made some noise and shot a few BBs, but it's not going to work 100% of the time. So just keep in mind if you're going to buy one of these, yeah, it may not work every time. And if you're playing at a field that their rules are where BB has to hit the person to take them out, it's probably not going to be the grenade for you. Yeah, just throwing it out there. They're cool. These are really cool. They make a lot of noise when you're traveling. So if you're moving and you're running down a path or running through the field, I mean, it's gonna sound like that when you're running. A little less when it's full, but I don't think I'd waste my money on something like this. I would go more of a pyrotechnic. I would just, honestly, personally, from my experience playing, I'd much rather prefer a pyrotechnic grenade over something like this any day of the week. And lastly, let's talk about the fake EOT Tech that you can get for under $50. I'm gonna say, for looks, 100%. This thing's freaking awesome. However, the wheels come off the bus after that. So this one in particular, the battery mysteriously died on me. Within a week of having it, it's got like some sort of parasitic draw where it was just like drawing power from somewhere, and the CR123A battery just completely died, which is lame. Also, the brightness, this is not bright, and the reticle is actually kind of fuzzy, which I've heard some people say it's kind of normal, but at the same time, when you go outside, you can barely see it. Indoors, this thing would probably shine. Using this as an indoor thing, like I'm down here in my office using it, I don't really have any problems, but that direct sunlight, you can barely see the everything going on inside your optic, which is less than desirable because that's the point of it, having that circle and dot. So this one definitely gets a thumbs down for me in terms of, like, if you want something to look cool in pictures, if you want to up your Instagram game and make it look like you're running, $500 optics, you can find some Chinese clones on Amazon for a good price. But that's not why I got it. I actually did get it to run it on my Airsoft guns, and this just does not work for me. So right now it is just filling a role of looking cool I guess, on my airsoft guns. Maybe if I play indoor, it'd be really fun, but if this thing takes a direct hit, it's RIP. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it looks cool, but for the money, I wouldn't go this route. You could probably get a $23 micro red dot that would work 1,000 times better. In fact, I've got a few. I'm gonna do another video on some of the red dots that I really like from Amazon that are sub $30. I mean, you can get really quality optics that just work awesome in, you know, intense light and low light situations that I've personally used the past 2 years. So this one on my list gets an absolute thumbs down, and I will put in the description the names. I can't put links due to YouTube's guidelines. I can't put links to this stuff, but I can put their names and stuff. So just keep an eye out on Amazon for these products. Yeah, just wanted to give an honest opinion. So if you like honest opinions on airsoft products from Amazon, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Also hit that like button. It really helps the videos perform a little bit better. All right, thank you so much, everybody. I'll catch you on the next one.